Good morning. Welcome to the live stream on this Tuesday on Euro Truck Simulator. If you're gonna watch live, welcome to the live stream. If you're having a fantastic day, if you're watching the recorded version, I hope you're having a fantastic day also. So we're here in Europe and we're on our way to Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. We are in, where are we? We're in Germany right now. We're near Dortmund. Sorry for butchering the name. I don't know how to say that in German. But yeah, we're here in Germany and we're on our way to Sweden. We're gonna have some meatballs at IKEA. We're gonna take this Volvo to its motherland. And it's beautiful, what, sunrise? Yeah, it is sunrise in the game. It's 7:57 in-game time. Which, oh no, sorry. No, that's not 7:57. This is, yeah, it's almost the other way around. It's 19:47 in game time, which is 7:47 p.m. So we're probably gonna sleep so we can make the day again. That's why I probably stopped here in the first place. To go inside the truck. Let's see if I can yes. So we're turning time forward. Now it's 4:47 a.m. Short answer: sim racing isn't illegal or dangerous. Thank you, 2007. Yeah, man, that is something like I love to tease because I get a lot of weird comments from people saying, dude, a car would be better, and then they see me crashing in BeamNG. Like, what the hell? I'm literally doing things that it's impossible to do in real life, and I mean, they're not impossible, but they're dangerous, or they're like super hard to do. You would have to have an unlimited amount of money. And then yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. How you doing, 2007 GMC Yukon? That's a nice choice, man. I think those are the classic SUVs, like before they turned into something, I don't know, weird. Let's turn on the engine here. Got high beams on, do we? Yeah, we do. Let's turn it off. Let the engine start. Yes. And let's put the fuel consumption. You can see there on my display now, it's changing to miles per gallon. I want to see how many miles I have to an empty tank. There's one more flip here on the switch. 280, and since we're so close to a gas station, as one can see, I think we should stop and refuel this baby. So let's do that. Let's refuel it. Hey Kernards, Walker, how you doing, man? Sorry, my chat isn't yet connected on my... I do have the chat window here, and I gotta get used to it. I changed the position of my stream deck. But you can see the chat is right here. This is the chat that's combined from all the platforms I'm on right now. And unfortunately, TikTok takes a little longer to connect, so I have to turn my head all the way to here, right here, to read the comments. This is the chat on TikTok. So it's a little harder for me, but it will be... Oh, there you go. As I'm speaking, it just connected. So now you guys can talk. How much is your setup? Probably like 30,000, Andres. No, I spent $700, man. 700 bucks in 300 in car parts, another 400 in wood metal carpet. And if you're considering everything that I spent, and I am a content creator, so I did spend a lot more money. I spent $9,000. Thank you, Kennard. Is it Kennard? Kennard's. Kennard X. Okay. Thank you, man. So let's put some fuel here on this baby. We are taking cars over to Sweden. They don't need cars there. They have Volvos, man. So we'll stop here. You guys can see that the fuel light is on. We're going to turn off the engine and add some fuel. And now you're going to see the gauge is going to start moving to the right, which is going to full. Thank you, Andrej. How you doing, man? Am I driving a truck? Yes, JT, I am driving a truck with a car interior. But this is a truck. This is a Volvo FH16, the Globetrotter. Beautiful truck, in my opinion. I do prefer the American trucks a little bit. But I do like the look of the European trucks. It's just that, I don't know, man. You know, when you like things that you didn't have, you don't have. I was born and raised in Brazil, and all the trucks in Brazil, they look like this. They don't have the, you know, the hood in front of it. So I kind of prefer the other because I think that's what I'm just used to anyways, you know? I don't know. I may be rambling around. So let's get going. Yes, thank you. Nice truck. Thank you, man. Is it ATS or ETS? So, Olivier, today we're on ETS. Get started here. Engine on. Do I play on MP truckers or alone? I've been playing alone. I plan to start playing on MP, but I am not playing yet. Alright, so let's merge onto the highway. It's funny because I just changed yesterday. I put my Stream Deck on, I connected to the dashboard here, and so it's easier for me to move the camera around and do things, so I can just kind of, you know, go back to my right camera here. And because everything shakes, the seat shakes, the dashboard shakes, the wheel shakes, the whole, now I can see it shaking around. I gotta get a server first, Andrej. I never played MP Truckers MP. I think that's the other way around, right? But I will, I promise, I will. Let's get that out of my screen, because I can take that out. How do I take that out anyways? Oh, right there. So how are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far, as we're driving in the country roads of Germany. And it's a beautiful sunrise here in Germany right now. It's 5 a.m. in game time. Obviously, it's not 5 a.m. in my real time. It's 8 a.m. You can see on my clock on the gauge cluster. But I do have a clock that shows me the game time here. And if you look onto the top left, you're going to see the time, which is 5:22, and it's going to go fast because the game is accelerated as it's shortened. So it's 5:54, 5:24, 5:25, and there you go. Hey George, hey Sabella, how you guys doing today? Where you come from? I think I left Spain with this cargo. I started this trip a few days ago. So I got it halfway through. The engine sign is on. Yes, it is. It is on because I do have a 16% damage on the truck. So I do have an engine light on. Well noted. Yes, I do have an engine light on. Unfortunately, Eric, the engine light is not working here. Otherwise, I would have it on. It'd be fun. I still haven't found the code for that. I will, though. I promise I will eventually. Amani, that's pretty funny. Yeah, it's pretty hard to take me out of here, man. I spent the whole day anyways here. Not playing, obviously. I have to work. My desk, my work desk is right behind me. And yeah, I do come here and play sometimes during the day, like during my lunch break. Sometimes I go for a lap around Nordschleife. Because it's really easy to control. Like I can go for 1 lap, 2 laps. That's, you know, 1 lap is like 8 minutes-ish, depending on the car that I'm driving. So if I go for like 2 laps, that's like 20, you know, less than 20 minutes between starting the game and doing things. So I can easily come here, play a little, and go back to work if I have a quick bite. Thank you, Andrej. Thank you, man. Thank you for the follow, dude. As we're kind of... Alright. Where are you guys? Yeah, okay, we gotta go on to the oncoming traffic a little bit. That's why that guy just pretty much stopped in the middle of the road. Yeah, so we're headed towards Switzerland. Not Switzerland. Gosh. Sweden. We're gonna go to Sweden. You're gonna go play by yourself? I bet it's so fun, man. I love this game, even if it's playing by myself. The traffic is fantastic. Do you have the traffic mod? I put the traffic mod that kind of makes it realistic. less traffic in, you know, like when it's overnight, more traffic during the daytime. And I think we're in a little village here in Germany right now, as the sun is rising. So don't forget to like the live stream, subscribe, follow if you're not following. I am very close to 200,000 followers on my TikTok, which is I can't even believe I'm saying that myself. 200,000, that's a lot. Thank you guys for all the support that allow me to have my hobby here and have fun and share it with you guys. So it's very humbling to know that, you know, when people come to me and say they were inspired by my build and they built one themselves, followed my tutorial on, you know, I don't know if you guys know, but I do have a tutorial teaching you guys how to do everything. You have the Apple CarPlay, the steering wheel, the whole simulator. Marcus, any tips any tips for real life manual driving? Man, you gotta start. If you have a game, you can kind of practice with BeamNG. I would say BeamNG is the best game for practice, because the car really stalls. You won't get the clutch bite there, but it's a good practice to begin with. Then if you're driving manual in real life, like, take your time, go to a parking lot, a place where if you stall, it's not going to be an issue, and then kind of feel the clutch. That's the first thing you got to do, man. Feel the clutch. Like, let go the clutch real slow, so you start feeling when the car starts to bite and starts to want to move forward. Even if you're not accelerating, you're gonna feel it just at the edge of stalling. And then when you start feeling that, you slowly input gas. You press on the accelerator slowly, and the car will start moving. And once it starts moving, then it's gonna start coming natural to you in the future. Like, you're gonna start shifting gears, and, you know, just go easy, take your time, don't be concerned if you stall. It's like, I don't know if you ever rode a road bike with the cleats on, and you're gonna fall a couple times. In this case, you're gonna let it stall. It's gonna stall. It's just life, man. So don't be worried about that, just keep going. And I think that's the best advice I can give you. Don't think that you're gonna sit down in a car and you're gonna go like all, you know, crazy and doing all crazy stunts on it, because you're not. But take your time, go slow, you're gonna get there. It's gonna become second nature. That is the truth. Hey Mac, how you doing, man? Good morning to you, sir. Dude, 46, this shifter is amazing. In my opinion, it's one of the best shifters Volvo, or pretty much almost any car, has made. This is the Spaceball. And the Spaceball is beautiful, in my humble opinion. I love the looks of it. I love how it works. I do have it in my real car as well, because I do have the same car in my garage. And it just works amazingly. It's super smooth. It's super, like, let me give you a quick, like, let me see if I can give you a super quick zoom here so you can see it in detail and take the mouse out. So yeah, it's a beautiful, you know, and there is the numbers there, 1, 3, and 5, and depending on the light. It's an amazing shifter. I love it. Hey, AVRX. April. We're turning here. Smoothness. Okay, Marcus. Yeah, smoothness will come natural. Don't worry about that. Smoothness in shifting, like, especially, I know what you're talking about. Like, in real life, you go, like, sometimes you go from first to second, and you go, like, you know, your car starts, like, jerking a little bit, or third, or sometimes you accelerate between changes, and you're gonna go, like, and that makes a weird sound, and it's funny. So, but you'll get there. Hey, follow King, shout out. Thank you, man. Thank you for the rose. Is the air conditioning working? No, the buttons are working. They're all the buttons, the temperature knob, the, you know, cycle air here. I can press any button here, will do something, but there's no air coming out of here, man. Dude, I'm great, Mac. I am doing great today. Good night of sleep. Starting the live stream. Can't complain. How about yourself, man? Bliss, thank you, sir. What's my favorite truck in ETS and ATS 46? I'm kind of biased, and I don't know a lot about trucks. I kind of like all the Volvo trucks. Just, you know, call me biased. I'm driving a Volvo, you know, car, so it's just fair that I like a Volvo truck. I am driving the FH6, right? 16? FH16? 16. And I think it's a beautiful truck. I like the Volvo puts a lot of safety in the real trucks, so Volvo is my favorite. Oh, that's great, Mac. What happened in 1896, if you don't mind me asking, Mac, on your username? Hey, Rockstar. What you doing, man? Hey, Digital 404, how you doing, dude? Thank you, Follow King's shout out. I really appreciate that. There's so many great truck driver simulators out there. Some with real truck cabins. I have a car, but I have fun in it anyways. And I don't follow the traffic laws here in Europe. I go faster than the speed limit. Oh, I see. And then you just went back 100 years, Mac. 1896. Yeah, if I would seen like Mac 1986, I would have thought that's your birthday. But seeing 1896 kind of threw me off a little. Reduce the steering sensitivity. It's automatic. It's at 1800. It matches what the wheel's doing there. You play on PC? Yes, I also play on PC. There's no PlayStation yet or Xbox available for this game. Everything is good, Digital. Pretty good. I can't complain. How about yourself, man? In 1996, what was I doing in 1996? I was in Brazil. I was 15 years old. It was an unremarkable year. I don't remember anything special. 1997 was the first time I came from Brazil to the US for a quick trip. I went to Chicago. In 1996, I don't remember anything special. There you go. First speeding ticket. Oh, you got the shifter fixed. What was it? What was your issue, Follow? SpongeBob. My daughter likes SpongeBob as well, man. It is fun. You gotta give it to them. What does it mean when it says low air pressure while waiting with engine running, Fanel? So, kind of accelerating here, almost to our demise, as that guy just changed lanes just because there's no car in front of him. So, if your truck has some damage, it will sometimes, when you start the engine, start with a low pressure, and then you have to wait till it, you know, it feels up the pressure on the brakes. From what I've learned the other day, I'm no expert on trucks. Truck brakes, they work the other way around than I thought, right? So I thought you needed air pressure to squeeze the brakes, but it's the other way. So you need air pressure to let the brakes go. So if you don't build up pressure, the brakes are not gonna let you move. So the truck is gonna stay in its place. So that's why, like, a couple of times I ran out of air already, like when the truck is, you know, damaged or something, and the truck just stops in the middle of the road. And I learned that that is a real thing, that it actually does that. It's crazy. I thought you would be able to kind of get off the road. All in all, how many viewers are watching right now? I have 82 people on TikTok and 27 on the vertical, and 1 on the purple, and 0 on the green. So all in all, about 100 something. As we're driving through Europe. And I think I forgot to change on the purple, so maybe that's why I don't have anybody watching there. Because it says I'm driving on American Truck Simulator, which was the one I was doing yesterday. Yeah, it depends on the platform, digital. And I don't know why, it's been pretty unstable, especially on my red, where you are watching right now. I can't say the names, but where you're watching right now, it's been very volatile. Like, sometimes I'll get 100 people, and then in 2 minutes, it'll go down to like 10. And I'm pretty sure it's the AI that thinks that I'm really driving. Not people. People can log in, you know, see my live stream, and they immediately know that this is a simulator. I don't put that notice there because of you guys. I put that notice in the hopes that AI reads it and kind of, you know, cuts me a slack here, because I've been blocked on TikTok a few times, and then I appeal, and then he comes back. So what I'm thinking is the AI will just cut my live stream thinking that I'm driving, and then a person will review my appeal, and it will reinstate it. Yes, I built a setup Bentley. I have a tutorial on my channel if you are interested in building one. And yes, I went to the junkyard, I pulled the parts, I built out of wood, metal, the carpets on top of the wood so it looks better, and I made every single button work. I can have the hazard lights, I can change the camera, pretty much anything. I have the wiper. Can you do a full build video? I want to build something like this with a BMW BB23. You can check out my BMW. I built one. I built a E60 BMW, and I do have a full build video, a 45-minute long tutorial on my channel BB23. You can just go right there and watch it, and join my Discord if you want to ask questions. I don't gatekeep information. Everybody that wants to know anything, I will let you know how I did. And yeah, I want to help people to build their own simulators. Is the tutorial on TikTok? No. Dude. No, it's not on TikTok. I can't have a 45-minute long video on TikTok. Nobody's going to watch that. So it's obviously on my channel. And I can't say what is my channel, but it's the same name as here. But you know what a channel is usually on video creation world. Hi mate, I have my wheel plugged in, makes the ETS2 mouse go up and down all the way, and I can't stop it. Maybe you have your mouse as a steering, so you need to unbind that in your controls. Maybe that's what's happening, Daniel. You have to check it. So the shifter was broken. I got another one and started working. Oh, well, that will do it. A new shifter. Yeah, I had a problem with this, not this one, but a previous shifter. It started just like glitching out, and I changed, and yeah, we're gone. So what sim rig is this? This is a Volvo S60R 2005 sim rig. It doesn't have a name. It's a real car that I can play any kind of games with it. Yeah, Everil, I'm too realistic. I do realize that. That's why you guys see the lights. They're very bright. They're not realistic at all. That's because if I put the lights realistic, I'm going to be cut off. If I leave it like that for a few minutes, yeah, they're going to be cutting me off. Too much traffic? It depends on the time of day. That was hush hour. Now it's 9 a.m. It kind of slowed down a little bit. Tell us about the screen in the middle. This one? This is the original, by the way, this is the original Volvo navigation system, which was called RTI back in 2004. And essentially what this is an LCD screen with HDMI input. I changed it to original. Obviously, the original did not have HDMI. And this is connected to the computer, and it's running an app called SimHub. And if you're interested in using my Apple CarPlay, which you have a bunch of information there as, let me put the Apple CarPlay here. So you can see the Apple CarPlay now. So I have information about the computer, all sorts of information, CPU temperature, the GPU temperature, load, and, you know, frame rate. I have the main, the dates correct there. Tuesday, the 7th of October. Then I have the music that's playing right now, Home at Last by Harris Healer. And then I have, if it's race standings. And then I go back to the same information screen on the navigation system. You can download it. It's on my channel. I have a tutorial to teach you how to do that, and you can use on your phone or tablet. I got a full tank digital. I filled up the tank pretty much when I started. It's about a 3/4 now, but pretty good. I'd say I have enough fuel to get to Sweden. Do I? Yeah, I do. Like how you use indicators, you drive just like me, Amani. It's just so engraved in my brain to use the turn signal. Sometimes probably you do the same, Amani. I turned blinkers on in a parking lot. Like if I'm gonna turn, it's just so into me. Like I just can't. I used to do the movement before I had the turn stock and the wiper stock. Like if I was going on the air, like trying to turn the turn signal on. Can you show a setup tour, please? Yes, there's plenty of videos on my profile, man. I encourage you to follow, check them out. I have literally hundreds of videos. And I have a full tutorial on my channel. Hey, Matt, I missed you, man. How have you been, dude? Thank you, Mo. Thank you, Mo. It would be amazing if you can move the navigation from the game to the center screen. I think I'll be able to do that in the future. So there is a guy that's developing this navigation system here, and it works. It's showing me the navigation. I'm just not following this because they're not agreeing yet. The computer the one on my TV here on the game is not agreeing with this one, which is fine. Maybe this one is taking a shorter path. I don't know. It's a different road. But in the future, the developer said he will release like a computer app, because right now it's only for phones. And if it's a computer app, I can just move to here, and then I can have there on my Apple CarPlay, because I do have a Waze map that works in other games, but it doesn't work in American Truck Simulator, unfortunately, Maury. What do you mean not good, man? What's happening, Matt? You gonna change the wheel at all? I can change the wheel, but I like the Volvo wheel. I have this right here. I have this BMW steering wheel that I can just pop in whenever I want. This one has a paddle shifter. That's why I have it. And I have others. I have a GT3. I have a bunch, but this is my favorite. I use this most of the time. What's my destination? So we left Madrid, and we're on our way to Stockholm in Sweden. We're gonna have some IKEA meatballs. I know I say meatballs like Italian-ish accent, but I just can't say that in another way. Yeah, we're going to Sweden, to IKEA. Hey, Isso, how you doing, man? How far are you? 589 miles, but in-game, it's gonna take about 40 minutes. And it's still telling me to go through another way, while that one is telling me to go that way. How far is this one? Oh, it's in kilometers. Well, this one says it's going to take 42 hours, and that one says 13 hours. They're not agreeing. I don't know. Your eyes are bad, dude. What happened, man? Ah, thanks, Maury. Thank you, dude. Oh, really, man? I'm sorry to hear. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying my live stream. It makes me really happy. Thank you, man. Thank you, Maury. Geez, any other way to spend your money? This is peak in your mind. Laughing my ass off. Okay, right. Yeah, well, if it's peak, dude, let me give you a secret. This has been paid off like 3-4 times over just with social media. And I do have 4 cars, and this is a great way to spend money, man. If you ever spend, this is the best $700 I've ever spent in my life to build a simulator. It brought me like 440,000 followers across all my social media. And I'm really happy about it, Roy Azusena. Yeah, that makes my day. It makes my day when people go and build the simulator just like this one. And they tell me, hey man, you inspired me. And I taught them how to do that. That's pretty cool. But you can stay there on your chair, like all expert hating as much as you want. Enjoy the live stream, dude. Oh, I gotta check it out, Digital. I don't usually see the DMs. I have like hundreds of DMs on my Discord, man. I'm sorry. I'll look for yours. So, thank you, man. Where do you get the mods, Rulo? I got the mods from the Steam Workshop. So they're all vanilla mods. As vanilla mods can be, you know. I'm not paying mods here. I don't go out of my way to install mods. I'm too lazy. And I want my game to work, you know. Howdy there, 2005 BMW. How you doing, man? This is a game or real life, dude. Pokinum. I butchered your name. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is a game, dude. As the notice here says. Let me put back the gauge cluster. Do you ever drift with that wheel, Egan? I am trying to learn how to drift, dude. Sorry, I missed your question, Greg. What dash display is that? Is it through SimHub? Yes, this one is through SimHub. This one is also through SimHub, but that's a real. This is a real gauge cluster. This is a screen running an Apple CarPlay SimHub dashboard that I made, and you can download that one on my channel. Why do you have a disclaimer stating that you are in a simulator 60-second assassin? Dude, because I get cut off by AI. AI will just assume that I'm driving and live streaming at the same time, and it'll just cut me off. Do you have the navigation map on your mobile for American? Yes. This one works on America's Truck Simulator and on ETS, on both. Yes, this is ETS2 VTM. The power of flight. How you doing, dude? Welcome back, man. Drift the truck. I'm not gonna be able to drift the truck, dude. Even if I was the most skilled drifter in the world. Oh man, I'm sorry your break is over, dude. But I'm glad you joined my live stream, man. I'm really glad, Avril. Thank you, Avrix, Avril. I don't know. Oh, the police is here. The police. We're in Germany. That's why there's a BMW police officer here in front of us. As we're going over the speed limit by 10 miles. Inactive, get a job. I am on a job. I'm delivering this beautiful cars here in Switzerland. Ah, damn it again. Sweden and Stockholm. Let's crash into the police officer so we can speed. Because a crash violation is only $400. But if you... And we're carrying him over. Sorry. But if we get a traffic violation for speed, we can pay $1,200. You're eating a tomato, but you're taking your fruit for the day. Bro, how you did that, RG? I have a tutorial, man, if you're interested in knowing how I did that. And I do have several videos on my TikTok showing how I did that. How much it cost to tell her? About $700. Thank you, what's up? Thank you for the follow. Sunny! Welcome back, man. How you doing? What food do you like? Oh, lasagna. I think that's one of my favorite. Volvo truck today, Will. Yes, sir, yes. We're driving the FH16. And we are in Euro Truck Simulator, as you can clearly see by the truck. April. Okay. See you later, man. April. Can you go to the Czech Republic in ETS? I think so, but I think I don't have... Oh, I gotta take the advantage. They're on sale now. Yeah, it's funny, right? Big fun. So you pay less if you hit a police officer than you pay for the fine if they catch you speeding. It's funny. But I learned that, and so every time I see a police officer now on the road driving, I just hit them, and then I pay $400 for the crash offense. while I can still speed. I'm doing almost 80 miles an hour here. You got Waze, yeah, it's a Waze-like app. It's called Truck Sim GPS, man. What wheel do you have on that sim? Eric, this is a Fanatec Clubsport DD, 12 Newton meters. There's glasses to heal your eyes. Have you gone to the doctor, Matt? Go to the doctor, dude. Make sure you follow directions. The doctor directions. This setup looks so fun. How much did it cost for everything? I might get something like this one day. So Egan, I have a tutorial and I have several breakdowns for costs in my channel and my profile there. The simulator, the sim rig itself was $700. So I spent another $400 in wood metal carpets, Arduinos, the LCD screen you see right there in this center console, not center console, the dashboard. And then obviously you need a PC, the TVs, and all that jazz. But I'm assuming you have all of those, and you're just looking for the rig. The rig is about $700, and I do have a tutorial on my channel. Whiskey Man, was your setup expensive, and how are you off to work today? I'm not off work. I start working usually from 9:45-ish a.m. I work from home, and I don't have a set start time. The truck is louder than you. Okay, let me get that lower. Is it better? How do you earn money from this inactive? So several ways, man. I get super chats. I get donations here on TikTok, and the views. So the views alone give me a lot of money on TikTok. I paid this whole thing a few times over. And on my channel, I also earn money. I'm monetized there. But my real money source is my real life job. I work full time. I'm an executive at a large company. Where did you find the dashboard, Whiskey Man? I found the dashboard at a junkyard. So I have a local pick and pull called Pasco Easy Pull It, and that's where I get my parts from. So I would highly recommend, if you're looking to build one, that you either find like a total car, or you go to a junkyard, a pick and pull junkyard, where you can just pull the parts out and pay yourself, like pull yourself and pay it. Speeding violation? See, 1400. A lot of money. Tips on how to not flip a truck on BeamNG, if that helps, on a steering wheel. Well, trucks have high center of gravity, Jeff Bogado, so just don't go on turns too fast. But I think that's pretty obvious, but that's simply what you have to do. Don't just go wild on turns. You're gonna flip. Cristiano Ronaldo, the GOAT. Where do you buy this kind of setup that you have? You have to go to the junkyard, pull the parts, and build it yourself, and follow my tutorial in that process. Matt, at least you get the money from the Red app and TikTok. Yes, at least. And I'm also getting money from the Purple, but Purple is like, I have 308 followers there. Not even close to my 200,000, nearly 200,000 followers here on TikTok. Which, by the way, guys, if you're not following, consider following, man. I'm so close to hitting that 200,000 mark. And on my channel, double tap to like the live stream. It's super hard to get visibility on my channel. Really, the AI thinks I'm driving, so I am shadow banned, guys. I made some tests, and I can assure you, it's not my content, it's not my awful personality, it's not my ridiculous simulator. It's really the AI thinks I'm driving. And that's why the camera, the lights are so bright. How did you get all the dash things to work, Jet? This was with Arduinos. A bunch of Arduinos will get the work done. And I do have tutorials on that as well. You got a speedy violation, yes, man. Digital, I made a promise to myself. I'm not gonna follow the law anymore here in ETS. It's just too slow. 50 miles an hour, that's impossible. I just can't do that. Thank you, Steve. Rhino, thank you, man. Rhino, I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you, sir. 150 subs, dude, that's great, man. It's slowly but surely, Matt. That means 150 people are watching your stuff, dude, and liked you enough to hit that subscribe button. Don't take that for granted. I have 13,000 on my channel, and I don't take it for granted. Like 150 people would fill up a movie theater, Matt. Have you ever think about that? Kevin KU, so bizarre that it shows that you're sitting at 5,500 RPMs. Yes. So you get used to that, especially because it's calibrated. But the reason why I calibrated like that is 2,000 RPMs in the truck will show as 7,500 on my gauge cluster because I have an 8,000 RPM cluster. And I want to see the needle move all the way up into the red line so I can shift. It's better if I know where the needle is. So if it was showing the correct number, it'd be sitting from 600 to 2,000, and that's not a lot. Come on, guys, move. So it's calibrated. Do we want a lion on TikTok? Oh, universe. Oh, man, I'd love any. Whatever you want to give me, I take it, and I am thankful, man. I'm not one to beg for gifts, but if you want to send me gifts, I am more than happy to accept, acknowledge, and, you know. A lot of traffic here, guys. But we need to move to the other lane, because I think that's the truck lane. I think this one works as well, but I think this is emptier. Thank you, sir. I'm waiting for your attention and response. Sorry, Maomia. You have my attention and my response. Thank you guys for the follow. Hello to Zambia. Can you try ESP32? Yes, I do have an ESP32 right here. ESP32s are better if you need wireless. Arduino Micro Pro are better if you want just simple. And for the gauge cluster, you can use either. Where do you live, David? I live in Tampa Bay area. Get the turbo boost. I don't have a turbo boost. Now, a Raspberry Pi? No, that's not gonna do much good for you. I'm new. You a Simrig, a transport truck? Yes, it's a car, but I'm driving a truck today. Your nick is pronounced Kevin Q. All right, man. Kevin Q. Matt, I know what you're, going through, and it's like that in the beginning, Perseverance, man. Keep on creating, dude. Did any of your co-workers know you're a streamer, Maury? That's a good question. I think there's one that knows, but I don't usually just go talking about this during my work. I'm an executive at a large company. It's just not something that comes up every day, My friends all know. How much on average would it cost to build something like that? About $700 RW36, depending on what country you are, what are your possibilities on getting a cheap car interior, Go right ahead, man, Kevin. Just ask away. You're in Canada. Okay. I don't know if you guys have in Canada, there's a type of junkyard called pick and pull. Those are the best places to get parts from. Traktoritsu? Alright. What wheelbase am I using? I'm using the Fanatec Clubsport DD with 12 Newton meters, man. So cool to see my manager trainee, man, kills the scenario tag. Would a first-gen Chrysler 300C interior build be possible, Kevin? Yeah, absolutely. Dude, any car would be possible, man. Any car. And I mean it. Any car would be possible. And my tutorial covers the basics, and it will work with Chrysler, with the BMW, with the Mercedes, any car. Sorry, what's the junkyard called? So there's several names, Jones, for that kind of junkyard. Some will call pick and pull. You pull it, pick a part, co-part, bring your tool. There are gonna be Several names for it. Hey, Jurgen, I'm good. How about yourself, man? Hey, Deez, welcome back. Danny, hey, yeah, bro. Turn your wipers on as fast as you can. Okay. Yeah, pick and pull. Just get a truck cabin. I don't have space for that, and I do drive cars, man, so I think it's less weird to drive a truck with a car interior than it is to drive a car with a truck interior, if you know what I mean. Hey, that's sweet. I have a Clio 3 wheel, which I plan to install in a Moza R5. What do you think? Yeah, I think a Moza R5 could handle it. It will lose a little bit of performance, but it could handle it. My first wheel was a Fanatec with 5 Newton meters, and it did great. I mean, it wasn't as strong as this is. It's just 12 Newton meters, but it was pretty good. Golden, thank you for the follow. These, I said hello. Love the green color gauge. Green color gauge lights and green info screen on the price. Oh, right. I was like, it's not green, it's blue. Yeah. I know which one you're talking about, dude. Let's follow here. Okay, we almost missed our turn. My uncle had the Chrysler 300, but you know what's funny, Kevin? My uncle, I'm from Brazil, and in Brazil we did have the Chrysler 300, but it was the Magnum. So it was the wagon in Brazil, and it was Chrysler. So imagine the Magnum, you know, the wagon that is Dodge, which is the same car as the 300, but it's a Chrysler. So we did have the Chrysler 300 wagon in Brazil, and it was called Chrysler 300. And he owned that car, and it was pretty sick in the day. It was an amazing car. Dane, okay, sorry. I should change my username to username Butcher. Have you heard of you pull and pay? Yeah, that's what I said, man. It's several names. Pick and pull, you pull it, you pull and pay. Pick apart. There's so many names. You can't get, you know, an agreement. How much was all of this, Vaughn? About 700 bucks. How did you mount the wheel on the base? So, I have a tutorial tractor, and I teach you guys, and I use a BMW wheel as, use my knees here to kind of move around. This is the quick connector as I'm going off-road here a bit, but that's fine. So I have a tutorial on my channel on how to do that. If you're interested. Yeah, the Mozas are pretty good, the Ricochet. I think Mozas are, they're nailing it. They have good price, they have good performance, they have a good ecosystem, you know. Guys, don't forget to double tap to like the live stream, guys. It's really helpful. I'm almost hitting my goal of 200,000 followers on TikTok, and I am trying to grow my channel on the Red app. So double tap, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. It helps a lot. If you want to send super chats, I will answer them prioritize the answer. I will create something on my Discord, like it's exclusive for people who are members on my channel, or I don't know, they changed the name here on TikTok, right? It's subscriber now? I don't know. They keep changing. You use a truck game on your phone. Cool, Edax. I'm so curious to know, what are you driving in real life, Maury? Oh, man. In real life, I have 4 cars. So it depends on the day, it depends on my mood, it depends on several things. So I have the exact same car, a 2005 Volvo S60R with a 6-speed manual transmission with the navigation. The only difference in my interior is I don't have this phone module here. I have a cubby, a little cubby that you can put your cell phone in. That's the only difference. And I also have another Volvo, a Volvo S60 2020 T5 in blonde interior and black exterior. I have a Volvo 2022 T8 S60 as well, black exterior with the maroon interior. I love that car. I also have a 2025 Kia Carnival Prestige that I just purchased a few months ago, and I gotta say, I'm very impressed with that car. It's a pretty good car. I've got a triple screen rig as well. Enjoy it. The Ricochet. Yes, man. Thank you. I also have a triple here. I don't know if you noticed, but I do have a triple. So you can kind of see here my other window. You can see the other window right here. Yeah, it's I love triple screen, man. Way more than I like VR, though. Yeah. What's the? Oh, you're talking to Edex. Nice. I like when you guys are talking. You're from Sweden? No, man, I'm from Brazil originally. But we're going to Sweden today. We're almost there, actually. Thank you for the follow, guys. I really appreciate helping me getting closer to my 200,000 followers. It's humbling to know 200,000 people chose to click that follow button. It's really humbling. And more, man, I love Volvos too. Oops. Kind of nicked the guardrail there. Dude, everybody that loves Volvos will own at least 2 or 3 Volvos. I've owned 9 Volvos in my life, and I currently have 3 Volvos. The Ricochet looks awesome. I have a dashboard, but building a custom one now. Cool, man. What are you using to build? Are you 3D printing it? Am I on a 200,000 already? Nah, I can't be. I got 199,500 this morning, and I got 48 new followers during this live stream, so it can't be. Are you guys sure? Are you sure, Gimme? The Ricochet definitely prefers screen over VR. Absolutely, man. I know it's a little harder, I'd say, to kind of set it up. You know, depending on the game, it's a little harder still. But VR, it gets heavy, it gets nauseating, it gets hot. Like, I live stream 2 hours every single day. How am I gonna be with that heavy thing on my head? It's like, no. Ooh, sliding. That was a little bit too fast there. You ever had a check engine light come on? Just check and see if the engine's still there. Fast life, PRE. So the engine light here is still not working. That's one of the 6 only lights that are not working on this dashboard. So everything else is, you see the orange light there? That means the light is on. Let me turn off so you can see. Now the light is off. I have the engine brake light that'll turn on right now when I use the engine brake. I have the parking brake light. I'm not going to push the parking brake light on, but the parking brake lights turn on. The turn signal, left and right. I got the hazard lights. I got the tachometer, I got the fuel, I got the temperature, I got the time, I got the gear. Everything is working, but those 6 lights, and one of those is the check engine, unfortunately. Your dad says Volvos are bad. Ah, man, your dad doesn't know Volvos, man. They're underrated, yes, but they're not bad. Dude, really? Gotta check that. A wooden fiberglass dials. That's cool, dude. I love the ingenuity of people. Like, it's so amazing, man. Ah, thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Turbo. Thank you, man. Do you convoy or are you on your own? I usually go on my own. I need to start doing some online playing. I really want to start doing that. I haven't even tried to play Truckers MP, but I will, I promise. Yes, Maury, Volvos are the safest, and in fact, a Volvo saved my life already in the past. High and low beam, yes, they also work here. So I can turn on the high beam, and you can see the high beam light is on right now. It's right at the edge of the little notice there, so I might move a little bit here. There you go. That's the high beam on. Let me see. When are you going to post a full tutorial video on how to connect the Arduino to make the dash work? Mr. Fred. So the dash, there is a tutorial already. If you search for P2 SimHub Volvo. It's already there. I don't want to do another video on that. What I'm going to do is have the tutorial on how to get the buttons to work. And I'm working on that. I can't tell you when it's gonna come out, but I am working slowly but surely. Why not get a job as a truck driver? Oh man, so many reasons. So many reasons. Well, for one, I can't just drive anytime I want, stop anytime I want, crash as many times. I'm gonna be paid a lot less than I am paid right now, working a full-time as an executive. So there are so many reasons. I respect truck driver's job a lot. It's a tough job, but I just love playing. This is a hobby, man. You should try one. Your dad drives a Skoda. Nice, David. Skodas are in Brazil, I think, sold as Renault, if I'm not mistaken. What CPU do you have? I have a 9950X3D tractor. Thank you, Doug. Maybe, Matt, maybe, but Volvo's design, I think there are good cars. I used to be a carpenter. Oh, nice, dude. I love woodworking, but as a hobby, obviously. Like, I built a few, furniture, and I built the structure on this rig. I like woodworking, but I really admire people who can really work with wood. My cuts are not going to be always straight, if you know what I mean. How does the wiring work, Doug? So there's different types of wiring here, but if you're using an Arduino to connect your stuff, basically what you need to do is just solder into the PCB and then connect it to the Arduino, and that will help you and get you there's a car that crashed, to get the shorts, because a button press is nothing but a short circuit that the Arduino detects as a button press. So just solder that there and use as a USB. So let me just block somebody that is, I don't know why, just spamming my chat, which is not nice, man. Data, it's just ridiculous, and you've just been muted. And I will also block you, because there's no gain on having you watching me, man. So have a nice day. Hasta la vista, baby. That just kind of messes up my whole chat here. You run pro mods. Yeah, I gotta start, man. I gotta do that. Do you want to buy a Skoda, David? We don't have Skodas here in the US, man. Thank you, Real Talk. Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. Sorry about some of the chats that I missed. It's just that guy was spamming and it kind of moved the chat up. So if you sent the message in a minute or two ago, I need that again. Trucking has given me good money as a career, but if I could redo it, I would do something else, Jared. I hear you, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's an amazing career. I respect truck drivers a lot. They have a very tough job, like just dealing with all kinds of weird people on the road, spending the nights away, having to sleep on sometimes dangerous places. But I always been a bachelor's in business administration. I always worked with market research, so I'm an executive. I work from home. I just love this as a hobby, Yes, Matt, that's the spirit. The game is called Euro Truck Simulator BeamNG.drive Speed Pro. What else you live? So I am live on the red app, where you are. I'm live on TikTok. I am live on the green app, and I'm live on the purple app. Oh, that was a jet fighter. Fighter jet. Thank you, Prince. Thank you, sir. Ahono. Hello, man. Welcome to the live stream. Hey, no distracted driving, sir. Absolutely right, man. I crashed so many times just by talking to you guys. And I just noticed that my TTS is not working, and I'm reading the chat. Oh, look, the fighter jet's turned around. Going that way now. It's so cool. You want to be a trucker? Yeah, man, that's a fun job. I'm pretty sure it's great to go different places and, have the road as your home. Are there bad drivers? Oh yeah, man. Yeah, there's emergency response vehicles, and there are bad drivers here. A lot. Thank you, Wesley. Thank you, man. Hey, the Ricochet. Hello, man. Thank you for the follow there as well. I appreciate you, dude. Taking the time to kind of go on my other social media platforms. It's a game. Yes, sir. It is a game. I'm not in real life. I know, right? I mean, I'm in real life, but... Oh, I'm running out of fuel again? Yes, I am. Yes, it was a long trip, but we're very close to our destination here in Sweden. In comparison to America, yeah, man, they're much smaller. Hey, the Ricochet! Oh, man, thank you. I think you're the only one there. I need to change to Euro Truck. More people watch Euro Truck than American Truck. Speeding violation? Well, thank you, officer. Cloud9 Gamer, thank you, man. Thank you for the TikTok. Yeah. Dude, thank you. David, fun fact. France, they had to rename the Skoda 105. What did they rename to? Oh, man, that's the spirit, Prince. Don't forget to check out my tutorial, man. I teach you guys how to do this. I don't gatekeep information, man. If I ever get the chance to make a setup like this, I would, Wesley. Absolutely, man. Let's save cars, dude, from the junkyard. So what's an elaborate setup like that costs approximately the V-dub guy? So, man, it's a lot less than people realize. The rig itself, it's about $700 in the US. And $700 because I spent about $300 in car parts. Oh, let's stop there. We need fuel. So $700 in car parts. Sorry, $300 in car parts. And $400 in wood, metal, carpet, arduinos. That makes the buttons work, you know, like I can change the camera here. So that'll be about $700. Now, obviously you need the other stuff like a TV or a monitor, you need a computer, you need all that jazz. But that's a lot cheaper. Really, the only fuel pump is taken. That doesn't stay here for long. So where can you get the simulator? So you'd have to build one yourself, man. Let me see some of the questions. Oh, let me take the time to fix. Oh, there you go. Thank you, sir. Get closer here. Trucking is a hard job. Yes, it is, man. All right. Parking brake on. Turn off the engine. And as I press, there's a button behind my steering wheel here, and notice the gauge cluster now. The light is on the fuel tank. And if you're watching on the widescreen, it's just about here. That's where the widescreen is, the gauge cluster. So that will start moving to the right as I fill up the tank. There you go, filling up. Do you have DC? I think you're talking about DLCs, right? I do have a few, yes. See, the light is off now and the needle is going to full. Not sure if you have the room in your apartment, the V-dub guy. Dude, you can always cut right about here. This is where the airbag, there's a fail in the plastic underneath. So you could cut right there. You just saw it off. The first version of my simulator was cut right about here. And then you don't need a lot of space. You'll need, what, maybe 4 feet in metric system. That would be about, what, meter and a half? Less than 2 meters for sure, like a meter and something. Oh, let me just fix the description on my purple app. Because the purple says I'm driving on American truck, which is not true. I'm not. And let's choose Euro. And there we go. And on green as well. Not that anybody is watching on green, but you never know. One day it might explode there. Euro Truck Simulator. Now it's saved. Okay, now we can go back to my monitor screen so I can know what I'm doing and where I'm pointing at when I'm pointing at stuff. There we go. All right, we're back. Like the engine. Am I using mods? Yes, sir, I am. Not a lot, but I am using a few. I'm using like real traffic, real lights, real brands, a few mods. How long do you usually play for, Angela? I usually play in the mornings about 2 hours. I start live streaming just before like 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I usually live stream up until 9:45, 10 a.m.-ish. Can you turn on automatic braking when there is a stopped car in front of you and the truck will begin stopping automatically? Yes, you can, Matt. You can absolutely 100% do that. Who's spamming? Sometimes it doesn't show. Oh, right, I see. It's on my other screen. Those are being blocked. Block account. There you go. Sorry about that, guys. I don't have my mods here today. LOL, buy a real truck, Valentino. So tell me you have no skills to build something like this without saying, man. Sorry for you, dude. Nah, man. A real truck is like $200,000. I prefer to put my money in better things. Like a hobby. Yes, you can. You can turn on automatic braking. There is a system in the game that will help you brake. Thank you, Wesley, for letting me know, because sometimes the moderation just works on my combined chat for some reason, so I don't see it on my main thing here. What app am I using on my phone? No, it's called Truck Sim altogether, GPS. And it's on Patreon. You gotta download from Patreon because it's still not on Apple Store or Android. What's it called? The Android Store? The Google Play thing? How much is the setup? About $700, Muffy Jobs. Isn't that a car interior? Yes, Junior, it is a car interior. How much was the setup? Whoa, some people so negative. Yes, a Ricochet. You wouldn't believe, man. The things I hear, dude, you wouldn't believe. It's just jealousy. I know that. You know, it's just jealousy. Like 99% of people, if they're here, oh man, I don't want, is my black curtain falling? Hope not. There's, my robot is cleaning and it starts moving things around here. So, no, I don't want to turn it on, Matt. I can, but I won't. And you asked if it could. I didn't understand if you were telling me to do that. Oh, good for you, Valentino. You want a trophy? Dude, it's my hobby. I don't have to, you know, I will turn around in a few minutes and I'll start working from home. That's what I like. But good for you, dude. And I think we have to turn here. Yeah. Oh, you used to stream on TikTok? Yeah, so you know the drill, dude. What country am I driving in? I just arrived in Sweden. We are in the home of Volvos. We're bringing this baby home. And Scania also, but Volvos are my weakness. People always say that when they see such a setup, or get a real truck. Yeah, they do. They say get a real car, get a real truck. And it's so funny. Because they don't realize this is a hobby, and because it's such a cool simulator, I got, oh, I went through the red light. I got a lot of money out of it. Your steering wheel sensitivity looks high. Right, so it's automatic. Oh, I gotta turn gears. I should have opened up this turn. I didn't realize. Oh, there's a bunch of Volvo XC90 here. It's automatic, so it should fix itself as the game. Do you drive on Truckers MP? I never did. Started on Purple and then went to TikTok. Yeah, I mean, I multi-stream because I think, like, every person has a right to choose where they want to see. Oh, I can't choose where to park? Come on. Are you guys seeing it's grayed out? I hate when you do that. So let's play it safe, I guess. Did you see the memes in the Discord? I don't think I did. Papa, yes, I do have traffic violation on. You saw me getting a red ticket there. So where's the parking? Oh, right in front of me. So, yeah. We'll maneuver around, I think. Do you ever flash oncoming traffic? No, I don't. Am I clear the entrance? Yes. I do have a triple monitor in case you guys are wondering. I'm looking at my rear view window. Yeah, I know. I like to park. Tell me where I can find something like that. The Gamer, you can find it at a junkyard, man. And if your DM was talking about how to build one of these, you can check my tutorial on my channel, man. I don't usually check DMs. There is about 1 million of them, and I don't, unfortunately, have the time. I wouldn't work if I would have to look at those all day. We're gonna have to maneuver a little bit here, even though it's not the hard parking. You still have to maneuver around. I hit a parked car. I did not. I would have a crash violation. I did. And oh my god, he hit a car. Yeah. Game, man. I don't care. And it's green. Should be green? Yes, it's green. Right. Look at that. So let's detach. And to detach, it's pretty simple. I just hit this button here. It's called Comfort. And there you go. How do you get that? Man, it's so cool. Nia. So you need to build on your own. You have to go to a junkyard, pull the parts, then build it in your house. Is trucking easy? I mean, in the game, it's pretty easy. In real life, it's pretty hard. What else do I see here? This can work in any simulator game. Yes, any game, any simulator, anything that's modern-ish will work. 2005 forward, that's what I'm calling modern. You're too clumsy? Man, no, you're not, dude. Anybody can build one of these, dude. Trust me, they can. I think my camera moved. Yeah, the robot must have hit it. Let me fix the camera. The darn robot, and I'm on the right camera. Yes, I am. Eventually, I need to put a guardrail there. I need to put a guardrail so the robot doesn't hit my camera. Especially when I'm live streaming. I don't mind it hitting when I'm not. So let's choose a new job, right? Shall we, guys? Brave market. All right. Oh, my goodness. I missed a lot of questions. Any simulator? Yes. The fuel level is working. Michael? Yes, it is. Fully functional. Everything here on the dashboard works. If you want to see a good sim rig, check out Armstrong Gaming 91. I'll check at him. I hope you're not assuming that mine is not a good sim rig. but I will check it out. I like other people who build simulators like this. I don't see them as a competitor. I see them as cool people who thought alike. Hello from Africa. Hello to Africa, ANR. Two lefties here. Dude, practice, man. Sir, you know Skoda is under bonnet, just a Volkswagen. Yes, that's true. Volkswagen, I got confused with Renault, but Volkswagen is the car, yes. Time to upgrade. Upgrade what? Digital? This can work in game, city car driving. Yes, it can work in any game, man. Any game. Any game. How do you set up all the buttons? Does the PC recognize, or do you have to connect everything? So it recognizes because it's an Arduino. Can you show us your dog? My dog is not here. Taquita! Taquita! I don't think she's gonna come because she's with my wife. When my wife is home, she doesn't even care about me. Do you follow Armstrong's Gaming? No, I don't know. I follow everybody that I like their simulators, man. And I encourage them. I help them. I do everything. Do a trip. We're gonna ride it. We're gonna do a trip. The gamer, just write it here, man. I'm probably not gonna see it after the live, dude. I'm being honest. Yours is good, but his is a full truck. Yes, Adam. Thank you. I'm going for a car interior, not for a truck. However, I play truck as well, but I play cars. Let's choose one here. Let's go to Denmark. Let's choose just one. Live cattle should be fun. If you keep spamming that, the gamer, I will have to mute you, dude. I'm sorry. Wesley, I came from that dude's live. He has two-seater setup. That's insane as well. I'll check him out, definitely. What's the name again? The Armstrong Gaming. Is it on TikTok? Because I really like those. Armstrong Gamer? Is that it? Yes, I found him. Oh, he's also live. Ooh. Let me see his... Nah, man, he doesn't have a truck. His is a regular tubular sim rig with the triple screen. With the he shows the interior from the screen, man, not from the truck. It's a cool simulator, yeah, but it's not like the ones I have. Not the actual truck. Yeah, he has just a dashboard, just a cluster. Not taken from, you know, the simulator, just saying that yes. Impressive. It is pretty cool though. Oh, let me put back my where is it? Let's go get that trailer. Your truck, I need to I probably do, man. Armstrong is bought, not built. I mean, you gotta have some skills meant to build any kind of sim rig, so... Unless he bought it from, like, Podium 1. Yeah, I agree with you. Podium 1 will just turnkey install it for you. So where is that place to the left? What is this, Yanni? This is a simulator. Could you please explain how you connected the gauge to make run like real life? Are they mapped? Yes, Mr. Fred. So this is running an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield that can talk CAN bus language. So it essentially will send the signals pretending to be like a real car. And that's why the gauge just functions as it was in a real car. Is that real? No, it's a simulator. That's why I have the notice there. So AI doesn't think it's real because they do think it's real. Hey, Firefox. Oh, by all means, man. I take any tips, man. I'm not a trucker. I'm a 43-year-old dude just playing in his house. I have a hobby. Hey there. These guys, they're crazy. So sometimes you gotta. Oh, I gotta get the DLCs, man. How far are we? 20 minutes? That's long. That's far. That's alright, let's go. Mr. Fred, don't worry, man. You can check my tutorial, man. You can follow me, check my tutorial. It will teach you everything you need to know about the simulator that I have. I don't gatekeep information. I pretty much share with everybody. If you want to know, I'll tell you. I slowed down too much. I don't have pro mods? No, man. I am using the vanilla game mostly. If I want to search for this chair on Google, what do I type in? It's not a chair, man. It's a real car seat. It's from a Volvo. You type in Volvo S60 seat, driver's seat for passenger. You're gathering the parts already. Awesome, man. What are you going for? What are you planning to build? Never seen a diesel truck rev to 7,000 RPMs. That is true, Mills. But this is calibrated. So when you see it at 7,000, it means I'm near 2,000 RPMs. And that is simply because I do have a gasoline tachometer. But don't get fooled. I don't drive just trucks. So that's why. I don't drive just trucks. So that's why I don't mind having to calibrate my tachometer. However, this is automatic. Any game that I start, the tachometer will be calibrated. So say I'm driving an F1 car. F1 cars will go higher than 8,000 RPMs, right? So then the 7,500 becomes like 14,500, and so on. Oh, nice. Dolby, you are the definition of a Volvo owner. I met very few Volvo owners, like classic Volvo owners, that have only one Volvo. You have a 1998 V70 and a 850, both P80 platforms, both cool cars. I did own both of them in the past. Not a V70, I had an S70, 1997. And my life was saved by a Volvo 850 Turbo, 1995. Currently, I own the 2005 Volvo S60R. I owned a Volvo S60 2020 T5 and a 2022 T8. Chevrolet Orlando. I never seen an Orlando. What is it? An SUV? A sedan? Oh, let's stop for a nap. Oh, if we stop for a nap, we might lose the job. Let's just keep driving then. Oh man, that's true. 118,000 miles. On stream. That's pretty cool. Wow, look at that on my red. 5 people watching. That's insane. Insane. Like, tell me they're not shadow banning me. There's no way in the world that is not true. That's so crazy. I really got to reach out to my my channel contact, because I'm a partner, a YouTube partner. Where did the dashboard come from? It came from a Volvo S60R 2005. Ah, thanks, Sideshow. Thank you, Sideshow Brownie. Don't forget to, like, subscribe as well if you can. Like, YouTube is crazy right now. It's crazy. Like, 5 people watching and nobody watching on the widescreen. While I have nearly 200 people watching on my TikTok. So clearly it's not the content, it's the reach. Oh, I get shadow banned on TikTok all the time, the ricochet. Especially because they think I'm driving I got already banned from live streaming while live streaming because they give me a notification. You're not supposed to drive and live stream, and then I have to appeal, and then they reverse it because a person comes and sees this is not real. But yeah, it's pretty annoying. Awesome, man. Your brother has a 2020 S60 T5. Oh, awesome. It's just the same as mine. Have you calibrated the maps in your phone to your game? Yes, Hardik. It's not calibrated. It's just that it's available from a developer called Trucksim GPS, and he's on Patreon for now. Allegedly, this will be free in the future, but it's not yet. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, I do have a small following on my Red. I have 200,000 followers on the TikTok and 150,000 on Instagram, but that is very far from what I have on my channel, where I only have about 13,000, which is, like, I'm happy and proud of every single one that's following me. Compared to the other, it's a lot less, a lot less. Do you have the same rules as real trucks fire? Some, yes. So I turned off the sleeping being mandatory, because I usually sleep at night anyways here in the game, and that was just making it harder for me to really get things right. So I just turned off the need for sleeping, and then obviously I would have to keep the speed limit, but I don't in American Truck Simulator. I do, not in Euro Truck Simulator. I'm not ignoring you about the small creators. I answered your question, and I answered your comment. I missed your question there. If you don't mind me asking, what's the rough ballpark for a sim rig like yours? It's about $700, man. But you gotta understand, there's a delay. So when you write the question, until I see it, until I answer, until you hear it, there is a delay about maybe 40 seconds in total. And then there's other questions. I have a lot more people on TikTok, so I'm answering there as well. So you see me answering somebody that's not in my chat, it's because of that. Did you know the Skoda Felicia Fun is a pickup? I did not. Do you have a separate setup for a non-car games? I use the same setup. I just have another monitor on my desk so I can play like Age of Empires, Jurassic World Evolution, Indiana Jones, or some of the games that I play. I was wrong about a small creator. Oh, I see what you're saying now. Matu on motion. Absolutely, man. It would be almost like a real car, dude. That would be the next step for this simulator. I would have to make very big changes. I would need the chassis of the car, like cut from the firewall to the B pillar, probably, because the wooden rig here wouldn't be able to hold it. But I do have the Buttkicker here. It helps a little. Not, you know, the solution for everything, but it helps. Come on, folks. That's the only thing I don't like about your... Aw, man. What are you doing? Really? Was he blocking me from going over? Huh. Oh, I see, Sideshow. Yeah. I'm in America, so I might miss in terms from, you know, UK. How much for that game? I think it's on sale now on Steam for $4.99. Oh, £8. Oh, cool. I didn't know that it was different in pounds. Makes sense. The game name. Yes, thank you. Thank you for answering. Oh, thanks, man. That's cool, dude. That's cool, Sideshow. It's gonna be available for consoles next year, Jeremy. I don't know if it's next year. I'm just, you know, estimating. So the developer has announced that this game will be released for Xbox and PlayStation 5. So, you know, that will happen soon, but I don't know how soon. If we're talking about this year, if we're talking about next year, if we're talking about 2 years from now. Hey, Acquisti, ciao, how you doing, man? Did you see the viewership on my on my on my Red app? It's ridiculous, man. They're shadow banning me, dude. It's crazy. Ooh. I'm pretty good. Pretty good, Acquisti. Hope you're doing well too, man. Haven't seen you much, but I appreciate when you stop by to say hello, man. What other car games do you play other than ETS? I play a lot. BeamNG, Assetto Corsa Competizione. I play American Truck Simulator as well. Sometimes I'll play Dirt Rally 2.0. What else? iRacing, I did play a little bit. I'm not too fond of that iRenting scheme thing that they have. I think it's ridiculous that they're like, it's a monthly subscription and you have to buy for every single car and everything. Like, come on. So, I don't play that a lot. I used to play it, then I stopped. Hey, CPM! Fun fact, China, there's a long wheelbase version of most small sedans like the 3 Series or Class. Yeah, I heard about that long wheelbase version when I bought my S90, the Volvo S90. I got the Chinese version because they started making the S90. So if you bought a Volvo S90 like 2016 or 17, they were the smaller version. And then after 2017, which was the year of my car, 2018, they started importing from China. So they all became the long wheel version. Because Chinese like long cars for some reason. Do I stop for gas? Yes, Jeremy. I do have to stop for gas. So you see I've got about 3/4 of a tank. So whenever that goes down to zero, or not zero, you know, low fuel, I'll stop for gas. Your parents' friend had a Volvo S60. Oh man, sorry to hear. Oh man, I stream exactly when you're doing your homework, dude. I'm sorry, man. But that's the only time I have. The V90, yeah, the V90 is badass. I like the V90 as well. Pretty cool car. How long did it take to get this set up? The first version took about 3 weekends to build. But then I've been playing on it and building and improving. This is the 3rd version of the simulator. And I've been working on it for about 3 years. That's why I have my tutorials. So I can teach people when they can build faster. Oh, we got to turn right. How did you link the Google Maps? So Silent, this is called a Truck Sim GPS. Expensive? Yeah, the V90 is expensive. Apple CarPlay on a simulator? Yes, Carlos. Apple CarPlay on a simulator. Why not? I gotta get my information from somewhere, right? Awesome, CPM. Thank you, man. Don't worry about it, dude. Hop in when you have the time, man. I'm mostly streaming for the OGs here on my Red. I don't know why. It just decided that maybe I'm not cut for a YouTuber. All right, let's get the freight market. And we missed that cargo, or we did not. No, it's here. Dude, you too, man. CPM, have a great day, man. MA5, are you that guy on TikTok that always crashes? I don't know. I crash. I don't know if I always crash, but I do crash. Cisco, thank you for the heart, dude. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Holidays. You play GT7? Yeah, man. GT7 is cool. But I don't have it here. It's not available for PC. So we're going to get that trailer right there. And in case you guys are wondering, I do have a triple screen setup. So that's how I see everything. There's rear view mirrors on my both sides here. There's one here. It's behind my headrest, but it's here. Trust me. Take my word for it. The C30, yeah, the C30 is a cool car. I'm not big on compact cars, but not a big fan of them. But I do respect and appreciate. It looks nice. We had a lot of C30s in Brazil. They were popular there. So this is the truck. We're taking live cattle. Kind of see those. Let's see if I can do. Yeah, I can't see them. In any case, let's connect it and let's get going. We might need to stop for a sleep. Do I enjoy other games besides trucking? Yes, I do. MA5, I do. What's up there? I do. I enjoy playing cars as much as I do trucks. It's just that with trucks, I can talk to you guys better. It's easier for me to answer questions and do all that good stuff. Yes, I do short too, and in there I have tutorials and I have a bunch of other things as I teach you guys how to build things, and I'm live streaming there as well. However, I'm shadow banned right now. I'm pretty sure I'm being shadow banned, so you'll have to search for me. Hey, Quanta7509, how you doing, man? Pretty good. Flybrick S60R there too, R2. I got banned so many times, Silent, you wouldn't believe. That's why I have this notice here. It's not just because I want to pretend I have a realistic simulator, that I think I do have a very realistic simulator, and I had the reason for being banned a few times was I was live streaming while driving and doing crazy stuff like that. I didn't see that car, and I had to open up the stern. Sorry. At least that's the fire department. Wow, that added a lot of damage to our truck. 41%, boys. I need to find a service center. What did you do to be shadow banned? Nothing. Just play. Just too realistic. They think I'm driving. BeamNG was last week, I think, last time I played I Am Chicken. Thank you for the follow, guys. I really appreciate you guys following. Don't forget to hit the follow button because I'm very close to my 200,000 followers mark. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I used to have like 300 people watching at the same time, and now I have 8. Are you gonna tell me that's the content that changed or me? No, it's the same content, the same car, the same everything. So it's just ridiculous. Yeah, they think it's real, man. I don't know. I know it looks real, but I don't want to make it look unreal just because. I don't know, man. I may have to in the future. Yeah, only 10. It was 50 at some point in the beginning of the live stream, but then they go like, "Oh, he's driving." Cut him off. How did I get this set up? Badass light skin. I built it. I went to the junkyard, pulled parts, and did everything to connect the buttons and so on. You changed. What did I change, Matt? Yeah, now it's down to about 100 on TikTok, but TikTok has been good most days. Today is a little slower, but it's not bad by any means. But usually it's a little more on TikTok. It's been like 300 people, 200. No, Matt, no, that's just because only the OGs come to my live stream on YouTube. That's what I meant. It's still open for anybody. Anybody can find my live stream and watch it. How long were you driving, Chris? I've been live for about an hour and 40 minutes now. Oh, ciao, man. Have a wonderful day, you too, Christy. Funny enough, who asked that? Isaac. I'm going fast. What do you mean, how? How long were you driving? Like, how long in miles? I don't know. I came from Barcelona all the way to Sweden. I'm in Sweden right now. Can you do this with with the green connector? You cannot. It needs to have the white connector. East Tech Talk. Ever driven real life truck? No, I have not. Never driven a real life truck. See you later, Quisty. Have a nice day, you too, man. Daviders Mush, thank you, man. Hello. Can I ask what's the point of this when you can drive a real car? The point is this is a hobby. It has nothing to do with a real car. Cars take you from point A to point B. I work from home, so I would have no reason to be driving right now. I'm driving in Europe. I live in Florida. I'm driving a truck. I don't have a truck. I can do this and crash, and that's okay. I don't care. It's a truck in the game. So, several reasons, man. Turn the truck on. So yeah, several reasons. Play a bike game on a car sim, I dare you. One of my friends that is also a content creator, he has been live streaming on a bike on his car simulator. That's fun. What did you use the steering wheel, like R3 or G29? I used a Fanatec. This is the Fanatec Clubsport DD with 12 Newton meters. Thank you, Chris. That's why I get shadow banned. And that's why my YouTube channel is not doing so well today. I got only 7 people watching there when I used to have 300. Because they think I'm driving. Clear left, clear right. These DIMMs use air core gauge stepper motors. I'm building a custom driver. I don't know what kind of stepper motor they're using for the needles, man. But I suppose you could brute force it, if that's what you're asking me. Is it just me or the world feels like it's just to fall apart, man? I don't know, man. I think it depends on how much you follow the news. Then yes. But I don't think it's about to fall apart. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that, dude. What app did I use for my map on my phone, Devider Smoosh? This is the Truck Sim altogether, GPS. Your friend has a literal car inside his house. Yeah, that's my type of people, man. That's my type of people. I really love folks that really build their simulators like from scratch. Having a car or making the parts work, like other buttons and, you know, wipers and stuff. Yes, Chris, I did. I did get it from a junkyard. You know those junkyards that are called pick and pull? You pull it, pick apart, bring your tool, co-part. There's several names for it. Yeah, I went to one of those, and it started raining just because I played with my wiper. I am Chicken. By the way, I got recommended your live stream on YouTube. Do you think it might be because I'm subbed or has a shadow ban ended? No, I'm pretty sure it's still banned. It's not recommending to anybody, or if it's recommended, it's very little amount of people. There's only 9 people watching right now. It's increased to 1, so they might have been scrolling and seeing it, but it's being limited. Like, I can tell it for sure because I used to have like 300 people watching the whole live stream. The average was above 100. So, and that was like that for months. For 2 or 3 months, it was like that. And then now you're gonna tell me that nothing changed and people just got bored? Like the new people, all the new people in the world, there's no more new people to watch my live stream. All the people that watched got bored and don't come back. That is not true because I have a lot of people that come back to my live stream. And also on TikTok, I can tell like yesterday I had 300 people watching on average. Today is a lot slower, but it's still better than on my channel. Whatever reason. How am I reading the comments? You guys are on my other TV. I have 3 TVs here. I can show you. So this is the TV where you guys are at. And I have a vehicle malfunction. Is it working? No. Yeah. I gotta stop for a service center. Let's find a Volvo here. Yeah, man, it's paid, unfortunately. For now, I think they're gonna change it. They call me the AI Traveler. This is the Truck Sim GPS. I wish I had the same car sim like a BMW one. I built a BMW once. You can follow my tutorial. It's the same process. I'll see you later, Silent. Yeah, man. At least I'm on FYP on TikTok, man. I don't think I'm normal on the FYP today, but it's still good. I'm not complaining. I have 80 people watching. It's been like this since the beginning of the live stream. I'm almost at 10,000 likes. Don't forget to double tap the likes, the live stream, guys, and follow. I'm almost at 200,000 followers on my account. Dirt bike, Cowgirl. It's the same as here. Flybrick S60R. And let me just find a service center. My truck is pretty banged up. Do I have one here? Yes, I do. Let's put an extra stop right here. Is there one here? Oh, there's one right there. Let's pick that one. Yeah, I am Chicken. That's exactly my point. So why would I have 200 to 300 people in the beginning and now only 20 to 30 people? Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But Swedish Scandinavian FYP, nice, man. I'm assuming you were in the US. Yes. The algorithm is pushing out for sure. Respect. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, it is pushing out, so I can tell when TikTok is not also pushing because I get stuck like on the red app like with 8 people, and I haven't been telling people to go to other places. So if I start telling the name of the places where I'm at right now, then TikTok gets jealous and will cut my live stream, shadow ban it, if you will. I don't think the red app does the same. If I say TikTok, I can probably stop saying it, but I'm pretty sure it's because it thinks I'm driving and not because I'm saying the name of other places. How much did your car setup cost? Man, it was so I pulled the parts myself, right? The Devider, and that means I paid less. So I spent about $300 in car parts. for this build? Is the exit on the left or is the exit on the right? I don't know. Rumble strip. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. That's a good rating, I guess. Oh, that's the exit. So, engine brake. Slowing down here. A lot. It could be I tried streaming while being on the track and got insta-banned. Yeah, man. Dude, I've been insta-banned at least 5 times here. In the, like, playing here. And then I have to appeal, and then it comes back. So, yeah, dangerous, exactly. I get the same thing. I get the dangerous stuff, and I'm playing a game. Like, literally, I can go change the view and prove that I'm in the game. Especially when I had the lights more realistic. Like, Alexa, turn off studio. Like this. This is the way I used to live stream most of the time. Which is realistic lighting. It's foggy. And the exposure is to outside. You wouldn't be able to see inside. So, yeah. And then they usually go crazy bananas thinking that I'm really driving. Alexa, turn on studio. Sorry if I messed up any other Alexas out there. How did you do this? Is Misak? I built it in my house. Here's a service center that I was looking for. I went to the junkyard, pulled the parts, and connected everything. I gotta fix the truck, guys, so that's why I'm stopping. I have 42% damage on it. Yeah, their AI is very sensitive, man. Very sensitive. Well, the good thing is, if I don't even know how much money I have. Oh, almost $1 million. That's not too bad. Don't have the tires. Let's change the tires completely. Yeah, man, but their AI is pretty sensitive, and it's okay. I mean, I just gotta talk to somebody and see if I can get, like, I don't know, they could put me on a safe list. I don't know if there's even something like that. Can you show Sweden? Oh man, we're driving in Sweden, but I can't show you around because I don't know. And you drive a Volvo truck? Yes, sir. Yeah, my PC is a bit expensive. Is this Sweden? Yes, sir. Hey, Chris, thank you for stopping by, man. You need to take a left. Thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate you. Hope you're following. If you're not following, consider following. You can watch my live streams every morning. And I'm almost hitting that 200,000 subscriber or follower mark. Not subscribers. I only have 13,000 subscribers. If anybody's wondering. Are there signs there the same as America? No, man. Like this sign right here, we don't have in America. This yellow, I don't know, yield sign. We don't have that one. Another change is usually the turn signals are not this close, so I can't see the turn signal on that side, for instance. Let me turn my head here. See? I can't see. It's behind my blind spot right there. So some of the signs are the same. Why not Scania? Because I like Volvos, man. Uppsala, Gavle area, I can tell you. I'm not sure. I am close to... Oh, I am in the city of Helsingborg. What are my PC specs? I have a 9950X3D AMD with the 9950X. Sorry, 4090. I said the CPU twice. So it's 4090 with a 9950X. Hey, JJ the Riddler. Good morning, sir. How are you doing, man? It means yield. We have a yield sign in America, but it's not red like that, yellow like that. It's just white. Thank you for the follow, guys. I'm so close to 200,000 followers, and I appreciate you guys following and liking the live stream and subscribing and doing all that good stuff. Even though my channel is being shadow banned. So your support means a lot. It means a lot. Ah, come on, guys. Are we going to end the live stream with less than 10,000 likes on my TikTok? Are you guys let that happen? Don't I deserve, you know, at least 10,000 likes there? Come on, guys. Help out. Where did you get that simulator, Gizmo the Pug? I got it at the Junkyard. Crash for some is, what? Treasure for others? I don't know the saying. Something like that. Yeah, the PC is very sweet, man. I can't complain about it. Mental Blaze. Really, thank you, man. AKA Sourpuss. Thank you, dude. Thank you, man. Do I remember you? Yeah, man. I do remember you, man. Welcome back. Thank you, dude. Thank you, 2JZE91. Thank you, man. Is that like an airplane tail number? Call sign? Cloudy, we're playing Euro Truck Simulator today. Gizmo, so it's a real car. Yes, sir, it's a real car. It's a real Volvo S60R. Mental Blaze, absolutely, man. Check out my tutorial, join my Discord, all that good stuff. I teach you guys how to build one of these. I don't gatekeep information. It's free for everyone. As I get another speeding violation here in the game. In Denmark, I think I could go through that Malmo and cross Øresundbron to Copenhagen. I'm butchering name. Road Truck Simulator. A butchered BMW E91 put a $1,300 Oh, I see what you did there. That's the engine, 2JZ. Dude. We break it non-stop. Man, you got a BMW, man. I'm sorry to say that. That's just, you should be used to by now. I told you, Clash, twice already, man. Listen to me. Euro Truck Simulator, and it's also on TikTok. When you join the live stream, it says right there if you take the time to read. Now, if you would please stop spamming the chat, I would really appreciate that, sir. Did I miss a turn? No, I didn't. I missed a turn here. I hate that they tell me different things. But we're gonna have to stop in a couple minutes because I gotta end my live stream. The BMW still lives in it. Dude, you stripped 100%? Even the interior? That's crazy. And now I get it, why you have the 2JZ in the front and the E91 afterwards. That's funny, dude. But props to you, man. I admire people who can just be this handy with cars. I do my basic maintenance and oil change, you know, like disassemble interiors, as you can see. But I do not take engines out. Rambo, Lil Bro, hello, man. Thank you for the follow, guys. Yeah, Flash, I told you the name of the game like 5 times, man. It's perfectly fine for you to wonder what the game name is. Toll is 172 euros. I'm baffled. Come on, man. It is, man. It is pouring down rain here. Dude, are you gonna just sit there? Ah, now you decide to move. And we're gonna park right here at this parking spot. Let's take the side one so nobody can ding our door. And we're gonna stop right here because unfortunately it's 9:56 a.m. and that means I gotta stop and start working. I just commuted to my home office. Now I'm gonna get up, walk to my desk behind me, and start working. Noah, I love the view, but I'm surprised that you are allowed to record by your dispatch. See, Noah, that's what I'm saying when I tell you that the AI thinks that I'm driving and people don't believe me, and that's why I have this written right here. This is a simulator. Well, if you're watching on the widescreen, that looks weird. This is written down there, I know, but yes. The dispatch doesn't care if I record. Let's turn off the engine. All right, fellas, this is where we're gonna leave the live stream for today. I live stream every Monday through Friday from like 7:45-ish a.m. till like 10 a.m. I play American Truck Simulator, BeamNG, Assetto Corsa. I race, I crash, I swim, I try to drift, I drive normal. I do everything. So I hope you guys follow. If you're not following already, I hope you double tap the live stream, especially you guys that are watching on my Red app. It's really sad that they're shadow banning me, but that's all right. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Chicken, I will see you again on the next one, man. But I'm ending the live stream anyways. Have a great day, dude. Thank you for joining the live stream and staying here with me. Shiva, have you tried Crashbaum So DS? I have not. I don't even know what that is. I'm sorry. What is that? Is that a mod? Hi, but it's only 3 in the evening. It's 9:58 a.m. for me. What game name? Really, Clash. Alright, guys. I see you on the next live stream. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a great day. And I will see you on the next one.